We need more wine?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, it's gonna be a fun show. You gotta just let her rip, okay? Welcome to Stratford and our 26th annual play and here in our community theater. Yeah, that's where you clap. We need cue cards for this group. My name's Wendy Bruins. I'm directing for the second year in a row, and it is great fun. I've been involved with the theater for off and on in a different way for quite a while. Not as long as I feel like I'm a lot older when I start talking, so I'll be quiet. I would like to say we will have a guest book. I started a guest book this year because we have so many people come from so many different places. We'll pass that around during the intermission. So if you wouldn't mind just writing down your name and where you're from, we would really appreciate that. My curtain puller tonight is Nora Moen. Nora is modeling our fancy Afghan that we will be raffling off tickets for during the intermission. So if you would like the opportunity to win this super soft blanket, you can do that during the intermission. Thank you, Nora. Let's see. For those of you who don't know, Stratford Community Theater is 100% nonprofit, which means everything we bring in, we put right back out into our community and the surrounding areas. We do everything from helping out with medical emergencies, families in need, check my list, local disasters, that would be me. This year, the big project was some repairs to our community hall here. We repaired the roof and one exterior wall. So now you can sit here in a nice dry building. So thanks for that. Another thing we like to do is our scholarship program. And every year we give away several $1,000 scholarships to local kids. We have 6 winners this year. They are Noah Allen from Langford Area High School, Haven Bruins from Warner High School, Moira Duncan from Northwestern High School, Brianna Mueller and Nathan Ottenbacher, both from Aberdeen Central High School, and Mike Kapoor from Groton High School. Those are our winners this year. Is it warm in here? It's just me, okay. Another thing we like to do is, obviously Stratford is a big supporter of the fine arts, as you can tell by the high-class atmosphere you're sitting in right now. High culture going on in this room. And we support the Missoula Children's Theater. They come out every summer. This year they will be here from July 15th through the 21st. And they're doing a production of The Snow Queen. And this is a pretty fast and furious deal. They come in, and in 5 days they learn all the lines, all the lyrics, all the moves and the dances and everything. And at the end of those 5 days, they put on 2 full performances. And the ages range from kindergarten all the way through high school. So if you know somebody who might be interested, feel free to send them down. There is some more information on the back of your program. All right, well now, that just leaves the introduction to the play. This year, we are doing, somebody's cell phone. Excuse me. Hello? Hello?
Hey, Wendy, are you at the play?
Yeah.
Is Mr. Allen there? I gotta ask him about grades.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's not telling me what's going on.
Yeah, Mr. Holland is here, but,
Can I talk to him?
honey, we're kind of in the middle of something.
Oh, okay. All right, call me back.
Why don't you just turn your ringer off?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. You guys all got the hint, though, right? Nobody ever accused me of being subtle. All right, so the legend of Little Lump. Little Lump, Texas. This play, well, I really can't tell you much about it because you wouldn't believe me if I did. So I'm just going to open the curtain here and we'll be set in Aunt Gertie's Gas and Sip, which is a great place to eat and get gas. You guys enjoy the show.
Well, maybe it wasn't the most professional way to answer the phone, but it's my phone and I'll answer it any dang way I please. So, do you want to tell me why you're calling me, or do you want to sit here and talk phone ethics? Really, that is an interesting point of view. Yeah, can you hang on for just 1 second? Yeah, it's Gertie. No, Fred, I have no idea how we got disconnected. Yeah, hang on, just 1 second. I'm gonna check my phone. Yes, Fred. No, I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, I must be in a bad cell zone. Yes, I realize I'm on a payphone, Fred. I was being facetious. No, Fred, facetious when you... Fred, why the heck do you keep bugging me? What's that? No, I will not accept the charges. That is the entire point of having a payphone, so there won't be charges. Well, I don't care how long the freeloader has been waiting. Do I have a message for him? Ha, only one that comes to mind right now. Accept the charges. Why, I never.
Aunt Gertie!
Oh, Jimmy, is that you?
He sure is. Say, a package came by the cotton gin earlier today, and Pa told me to drop it off to you.
A package?
Yeah, and he also told me to tell you to quit having your religious crap delivered to his place of business. Makes the workers there real nervous, especially after what happened last time.
Well, tell your father they put hazard symbols on the boxes for a reason. I swear, that man has about as much sense as a billy goat. It's a dang good thing you take after your mother, that's all I gotta say. So, where is it?
It's in the back of the truck. Where do you want me to put it?
Just take it around the back entrance.
You got it.
Oh, Gertie, mind telling me why you didn't accept my call earlier?
Oh, no, not at all. Why don't you run back to the radio station and give me a call and we'll talk about it.
Oh, yeah, right. So I can have you not accept my call again?
I knew that was too good to last. What do you want, Grace?
Gertie, we need to call a town meeting.
What on earth for?
I heard another message.
Oh, not that again.
Oh! But I got a recording this time.
You had a recording last time. 5 minutes of someone calling out random numbers.
Oh, they were speaking in code.
Your recording sounded like it was a couple seconds short of someone yelling out, bingo!
Oh, but it's different this time. I have reason to believe there is a government conspiracy involving our fair town. And I got the whole thing on tape. This is hot stuff, and it's going to break this town wide open.
Aunt Gertie! Where the heck are ya?
Now look what you made me do. Sorry, I'm coming. I swear one of these days I'm going to break you wide open.
Well, Gertie, what about the town meeting? Look at the time. Hello, Fred? Fred, Grace here. Say, I need to call, make a collect call to the radio station. Can you help me out? Why? Why? Because sometimes when I'm DJing, I get a little tired sitting around the station, so I'll just throw in a record, you know, wander around town for an hour. Pretty clever, huh? Yeah, I did think of that myself. Say, I need to have Loretta change the record, or else I'm in big trouble. So, can you send me through? Thanks. Loretta, accept the charges. Loretta? Loretta? Fred? Fred? Yeah, I suppose that's what happened. Say, could you put me through again? Thanks. Loretta, you need to change the record. Change the record, Loretta. Loretta, change the record! Fred! Oh, no, I don't think I have time for a lucky 3. Thanks anyway. Loretta, I'm counting on you to change the record or I'm in trouble.
Boss, I think someone wants you to play a different record.
Yeah?
You sounded really mad about the last one you were playing. Boss? Boss? Oh well.
Gracie boy, you're in hot water now.
A little further. A little further. Watch out!
Oh, Gertie! What are those symbols mean?
They mean don't drop it, you stupid engine! Now be really careful and push in the back with the rest of the stuff. Now, Grace, where the heck did he head off to?
Hello, this is Grace Kelly, the voice of Little. Why don't we play another record while I catch my breath?
Hello? No, Fred, I will not accept the charges! Oh!
Who was that?
That was my last nerve! That's who that was! Why don't you grab yourself something cool to drink? Sit down for a spell.
Thanks, Aunt Gertie.
Jimmy, you've been eating all right. You look as skinny as a beanpole.
Eating the same as I ever do.
Which means hardly anything at all. Why don't you go in the back and grab one of those pre-made sandwiches I got back there? Go on, do as you're told.
Yes, ma'am.
Jimmy, I don't understand your generation. It's like you hardly eat anything at all, and what you do eat, it ain't any dang good for you to begin with. Take what's in this, for example. Folic acid, riboflavin, vitamin C. Now tell me who in God's green earth want that in their body? Can I help you?
Oh, yes. I'm a typical fisherman, and I'm looking for a good out-of-the-public eye spot to fish. Can you be any assistance?
Oh, sure. We got plenty of good places to fish around Little Rock. Here's a map that my late husband made before his Ooh, clean that up for you a bit. $5.50.
Excuse me?
The map. It's $5.50 plus tax, so just give me $6. We'll call it even.
Now, Gertie, we really need to talk about this town meeting.
Now, Grace, I told you before, you cannot use my place of business to hold a town meeting every time you hear something strange on that old Army surplus radio of yours.
Oh, but this is...
Oh, I know. Hot stuff. We'll do everyone a favor, throw some cool water on it, and leave it alone. By the way, who's running the radio station right now?
Oh. I just told Loretta to throw in a tape of an old broadcast. Ain't no one gonna notice the difference. See?
This is Grace Kelly, reporting live from one of the worst rain events Little Oak has seen in decades.
I'm sure no one will notice the difference.
Yeah? Well, your raincoat is in the garage by job. But if you don't stop bugging me about these strange messages you keep hearing, I swear on high, I'm going to take that good book and I'm going to smack you so hard with it you will see the second coming, so help me if I don't! Oh, love that math. That'll be $8.
8? You said about $6.50 a minute ago.
Well, inflation is a hardship we must all endure now, ain't it? All right, and out of $10, your change would be? Well, we seem to be out of money at the moment, but here's a $2 can of beans to help you along with your fishing trip. Why don't you bring your total to $10, thus concluding this transaction. Thank you for shopping at Aunt Gertie's Gas and Sip, and have a pleasant day.
Hey, Gertie, got any change? I need to call the sheriff.
What on earth for?
Dang kids got my crops last night. Messed up all my crops. Circles all over the place.
Whoa! See? This is the very reason I wanted to hold a town meeting.
Oh, Grace, don't give me any more of your government conspiracy crap. I ain't in the mood for it.
Oh, but I have a recording of government plans involving little ones.
Yeah, just like that recording of that bingo match you played for us last week.
It wasn't a bingo match, it was.
I know. It was someone sending coded messages into outer space. Now, Gertie, how about that chain?
I don't got any, sorry.
Gertie, how do you survive around here with that being your only phone?
Well, I don't seem to have any problem with it at all. It's all you that get your underoos in a twist about it.
Well, hey, Uncle Pie, I thought I heard you out here.
Hey, Jimmy, I thought you was over at the cotton gin helping your pa.
I was, but he had me deliver a package on Gertie.
Gertie, you're still not having all that religious crap delivered over there, are you?
Hi, just because I heard the calling and you didn't, doesn't give you any right to mock me. And besides, I'm part owner in that cotton gin and I'll have any dang thing I want delivered there.
All I know is that if you burn the eyebrows off any more workers, Sheriff Buckley's gonna be over there confiscating all that crap.
They put warning labels on the boxes for a reason. Doesn't anybody know how to read?
Hey, Jimmy, got any change? Need to use the phone.
Sure do, Uncle Pie.
Thank you. Hey, Mabel, it's Pie. Yeah, I need Sheriff Buckley to come by the farm. It's Pie, Mabel. Pie. Would you turn up your hearing aid? Hey, I need Sheriff Buckley to come by the farm and look at some circles. No, not for fun. Someone come in and damaged all my crop. Yeah. Mabel, just have Sheriff Buckley come by the Gertie's Gas and Sip. I need to talk to him. It's Pie, Mabel! Thank you. Hey, Gertie, you wouldn't happen to have a cool one back there, would you?
Well, if by cool one you are referring to a soda pop or a water, then yes I do.
You know dang well I'm in an ice cold beer, woman.
And you know dang well that ever since the sheriff found you know what out back, I'm not allowed to have any alcohol on the premises.
Well, I don't see what the big deal was. That burn-up old thing wasn't even yours. It was your husband's.
It was, may you rest in peace, but the sheriff got a bee in his bonnet over the whole deal, and well, here we all are.
Well, if you ask me, I feel like he was trying to make a big splash after the election. Make everybody forget that he's also the town's dry cleaner.
Well, no one did ask you, so let's stop with that. And while we're at it, could you please tell your father to stop referring to the sheriff as Sheriff Fluff and Foam? He's probably the reason that man was snooping around back to begin with.
Oh, yeah, sure thing.
Oh, you all think that's funny, don't you?
Yeah, well, just pretty much.
Kelly.
Point taken.
Mama! Mama!
What is it, baby?
The rain's too thick. I can't see where I'm going.
Baby, the reason you can't see where you're going is because you have your raincoat on backwards and the hood is covering your face. Now, get in here before you kill yourself.
Okay.
Are you okay, baby? Oh, it's okay, baby. Let Mama take a look, see if you did any real damage.
Mama, you hurt real bad.
I'll check for damage, honey.
You mean to him or the wall?
It's okay, baby. You are what God made you, a moron. But Mama loves you anyway. Hey, you know what? Why don't you go in the kitchen and find yourself a little snack?
A snack?
Yeah.
Oh, Mama. Oh, can I have one of them brownies, Mama?
Oh, sure.
Oh, okay, thanks, Mama. Thanks.
Take off that raincoat before you go in. An accident. Why do you have that dang thing on to begin with?
The radio man said it's raining.
Grace Kelly, I swear you are the devil, sent to earth to torture me. And a sign from on high is the only thing keeping me from calling you finally hard. What is that?
Well, I'm sold. I got a shotgun on the truck if you want it on, Gertie.
Hold on, gosh darn it. This is the very reason I wanted to hold a town meeting. I've been getting weird reports like this from all over town. People hearing strange messages on their radios, crop circles, and now strange power fluctuations. I think it's pretty obvious that we all know what's going on here. Oh, come on, do I need to spell it out for you? Aliens!
Oh, don't be ridiculous. There's plenty of logical explanations for everything you've just described.
And who are you?
Why, I'm just a typical fisherman looking for an out-of-the-public-eye fishing spot. And this lovely lady here, she was kind enough to sell me this map of your town's lovely out-of-the-public-eye fishing. And I couldn't help but overhear you, and aliens seems like a far-fetched explanation for everyday common problems.
Oh, you're calling what just happened common?
Citywide electrical problems is not unheard of.
Oh, and what about the crop circles?
Mischievous kids having some fun.
The messages I've been getting over the radio?
Army surplus supply is available to most anybody. I suppose you were just overhearing some ham radio enthusiast.
Ham radio enthusiast? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
More ridiculous than aliens?
You seem very keen on dismissing my alien theory. Very keen indeed. Don't think that we don't all see through this weak facade of yours. I think that it's pretty obvious that we all know who she really is. Huh? Oh, come on. Do I need to draw you a picture? She's one of those men in black.
Like Johnny Cash?
No, not like Johnny Cash. Like that 90s movie, you know, Here Comes the Man in Black.
She's not wearing outfit.
Yeah, she's got on blue jeans, red shirt, and a fishing vest. I mean, what is it? Just ivory cream?
No.
Hold on a minute. Her glasses are black. Is that what you mean?
Oh, no. Would you all please step outside of your literal minds for just one moment? What I am trying to say is that she is with the government, sent here to cover up some sort of alien visitation.
That is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Is that true, ma'am?
Well, of course not. I'm just a typical fisherman looking for an out-of-the-public-eye place to meet some of my friends and do some fishing. It has nothing to do with aliens whatsoever. But I do have to say your theory is quite humorous. If you excuse me for a moment, I'll have a brief chuckle. Now, if you excuse me, I must take my leave. Good day.
Good luck with your fishing.
Good luck with your fishing! Are you kidding me?
What? I was being polite to a customer. Haven't you ever heard of trying to create a pleasant work environment? Elroy, take off that stupid jacket. It is not raining.
What the radio man said.
The radio man says a lot of things that don't make sense. He's what you might call a little funny in the head. Now take it off!
Okay.
You know, I think we should keep an eye on this gal.
Grace Kelly, you need to be quiet because I am desperately trying to avoid manslaughter charges here.
Yeah, I still really think we should be watching her.
You know, this is just like watching a speeding train about ready to derail. You know what's going to happen, and it ain't going to be pretty, but you just can't look away.
Grace Kelly, one more word out of you and I swear I will not be responsible for my own actions!
But I'm telling you.
Oh, that does it!
Uncle Pat, don't touch me.
What?
I didn't hear or see anything.
Me neither. Nobody's disposed of here.
Guys!
Gertie, no one's going to say a word.
Mama killed the radio man. Mama killed the radio man.
I did no such thing. The only little pissant just went and disappeared on us.
That's all right, Aunt Gertie. We got you back.
Yeah, I guess, and if that cover story falls apart, there ain't no us. There's you and him. Maybe 10 to 20 with good behavior. Jimmy and I, we were just sitting over there, minding our own business, bemoaning the fact that we didn't have any ice-cold beer to quench our heavy thirst.
There's no need for a cover story because I didn't do anything. I was only standing here insinuating bodily harm toward Grace when the lights and power went all crazy like again, and well, when they came back on, he was gone.
Right, Aunt Gertie. Stick with that.
Well, I planned to because that's what happened. I mean, the lights were only out for a couple seconds and there's nobody. What do you think I did? Blow him up using nothing but the power of my mind?
Oh, like that movie, Firestarter, where she burns people using her mental powers.
No, we're not. The boy didn't mean anything.
What on earth are you two doing?
Nothing. Just try to be calm and think of pleasant, non-five-star thoughts, Aunt Gertie.
Yeah, like kittens and puppies. Yeah, we gave the puppy.
No, we are not getting a puppy, dear. Wonderful! I hope you two are real proud of yourselves!
Calm thoughts, Aunt Gertie. Calm thoughts.
Oh, man!
I find it very suspicious that the older your father gets, he starts to look more and more like the postman we grew up with.
Oh, Gertie, now that's just plain mean.
Well, can you blame me with you two acting like a couple of dingbats? It's enough to drive someone to the rubber room. Now stop talking nonsense for like a couple minutes and help me figure out what's going on here.
All right. No need to get them granny panties in a twist. Well, there's no scorch marks, so I think you're in the clear.
Thank heavens, because I was genuinely getting worried I did mentally evaporate him into thin air.
Really?
No! My theory is that little pissant followed that customer trying to prove his ridiculous theory. This is why I can't grow my business, because of this type of silliness.
I thought you couldn't grow your business because the government built that bypass by here with a highway and it bypassed Little Lump completely.
Well, that too. May those government scumbags choke on their own vomit. But this type of silliness gives my place of business a bad reputation.
Ah, Gertie, there's that kind of silliness all over the world. Mama! I lost my underwear again!
The denim's making my insides feel all funny.
Gosh dang it, Elroy, that is the third time this week. You have got to be more careful. Your mama is not made out of underwear.
Sorry.
You were saying?
Well, you got a good point, Gertie. It's just that, well, at least we're not living in China where people are starving.
Hi, have you read a newspaper lately? People are no longer starving in China. They're driving around on their motor scooters and going into credit card debt like anyone else in a civilized society would be. Oh, I don't know what I did to deserve to be born into this type of misery. But I wish the Lord on high would tell me so I could make amends.
And the best dramatic actress for 2019 goes to... Damn, Gertie, that hurts!
Oh, now who's being dramatic? Oh, Jimmy, you don't know how good you got it. When I was your age, your grandma used to slap us around 2 to 3 times a day just on principle. Heck, he once threw your Uncle Pie in the middle of a swimming pond and said, if God wanted him to live, he'd teach him how to swim.
That's true. I didn't know if it was divine intervention or not, but I learned real quick.
Exactly. So stop your woes.
All right, I'm sorry. What was that for?
Build character! Now, if you two can stop acting like a couple of Nimrods for a couple of minutes, maybe let's figure out what's going on here.
All right. Well, let's see. We got something out there messing up all my crop, making circles all over the place. We got some power fluctuations going on. And now someone just up and vanished. You put all 3 of those together and what have you got?
I told you you wouldn't believe me. We're going to take a brief intermission, and I will be available for questions about Elroy. Right here in Stratford, it's a pretty highfalutin deal, and you have the power to choose who wins Best Actor, Best Actress, and so on. It's a lot of fun. So if you haven't filled those out, make sure you do it before you leave. You may want to wait and watch the rest of it before you make your mind up. But you guys having fun?
Yeah.
All right. We're just going to pick up where we left off at Aunt Gertie's gas and sip.
Put them all together and what have you got?
Well, heck, maybe it's aliens. I know.
Now, I'm sick and tired of all this talk of aliens. It's nonsense, and no one has given me one shred of proof to make me think otherwise. Oh, please, Jimmy, you and I are not going to get into another conversation about modern music. It's all noise as far as I'm concerned.
What I think Jimmy was trying to say was...
Oh, for Pete's sakes, Pi, I wasn't chastising the boy. I was just saying that sometimes his generation has a little trouble seeing the big picture. It's like something needs to be right on top of them before they'll ever take notice. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Gertie, I think we do.
What's with the pretty bright light? It's the sheriff raiding us again.
What are you talking about? Oh. Grace Kelly? What is going on?
They're here.
Who's here?
The aliens, of course.
Oh, Grace, I am sick and tired of all this talk of aliens. There's no such thing as aliens.
Are you blind, woman? What do you call that thing hovering above your diner?
Yeah, Gertie, I think if you ever need any proof, Grace just provided it for you.
Grace Kelly, you tell me what's going on right now.
Well, I followed that mysterious fisherman to the clearing on Frederickson's old place.
Well, why would you go there? There's nothing but woods and scrub brush out there. There's no good fishing out there at all.
That's because she didn't want to fish, Gertie. She wanted a quiet, out-of-the-way place to meet her alien friends in private.
Well, I really don't care if her friends are illegals or not. I'm just saying it's a terrible place to fish.
I'm talking about aliens from outer space, Gertie, and they're not out here fishing.
Then why would she buy a fishing map? This doesn't make any sense to me at all.
People. Let's think clearly here for a moment. There are unidentified flying objects hovering all over town. I think it's pretty obvious we all know what that means. People? Do I have to spell it out for you? We're being invaded, people!
Grace Kelly, who would take the time to invade Little Rock?
Haven't you ever played the game Risk before? When conquering new territory, you always start with the smaller, weaker towns first, and then move your way up to the bigger ones. And by the time anybody else knows what's going on, too late to do anything about it.
So they're not here to fish?
No! By golly, they're here for planetary conquest!
You got it!
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, and where do you think you're going?
I'm gonna go find that government person and give her a piece of my mind. If I didn't roll over for the metric system, I sure as heck ain't gonna roll over for planetary enslavement.
Oh, are you crazy, woman? That government person's probably in on it. If she even works for the government at all.
Or if she's even human.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, we've all seen them sci-fi alien movies where they come in and they crawl into your body and take control over your mind. Well, that person could have been nothing more than just a puppet doing the alien's bidding.
Well, if that don't beat all. Elroy, go in the back, get Mama crate number 38.
38. Okay, Mom. Okay.
I'll be damned if I'm gonna let some alien use me as a meat puppet. Well, Pi, you and your brother thought I was funny in the head when I said God spoke to me and told me to arm myself for the coming apocalypse. Well, who's laughing now?
Do not open till Armageddon.
I think this qualifies.
Oh, hey, Gertie? What are you doing?
I'm doing what any Christian with the constitutional right to bear arms would do. I'm fired first. Ye rocket, you mind-stealing alien scumbags!
something.
Well, I guess that's just science fiction, even to them.
Now, Gertie, where on earth did you get that thing?
You'd be surprised what you can find on the internet if you know where to look.
Whoa. Hold on a moment. The only form of mass communication I've ever seen you use is that rusty old payphone in the corner. You're telling me you actually have a computer?
Yes?
And you know how to use it?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Of course not. Elroy does it for me.
Yeah. Mama sent me to a trade school a few years back, and it turned out I'm some kind of a computer savant.
Yeah, the boy can program an A+, C++, and any other kind of plus you can think of, but can't figure out how to tie those shoes to save his life. Oh, Jimmy, would you help your cousin out there?
Yes, ma'am. Say, Elroy, did you lose a shoe?
Oh, no! I found one! Oh, thanks. Nice.
While you're down there, do you mind zipping up his fly, too?
That's where that breeze was coming from.
He is so much like his father, it's scary.
Now, Gertie, what on earth are you doing with this thing in your kitchen?
Well, after that unfortunate little incident with the health inspector, I figure I probably shouldn't keep it in the refrigerator anymore.
No, Gertie, I mean, why do you even have it in the first place?
The Bible told me to.
The Bible?
Timothy 5:8. If anyone does not arm themselves and provide for their own, and especially members of their own household, then they have denied the faith and are worse than an unbeliever.
The Bible says that?
More or less.
My guess is less.
Well, you were cowering in the corner like a little girl. I just shot down a flying saucer, so all you heathens can kiss my back end. Gosh dang it, Elroy!
What?
Oh, you're in here. Never mind. Who's doing that? Jimmy?
Over here.
Hi.
No.
Grace?
Standing right beside you.
Well, who in tarnation is doing that?
Oh, maybe it's one of them aliens from that ship.
Whoa! Point of order. The proper terminology is unidentified flying object.
What?
You use the word ship, which, in a general sense, is true. But seeing as that nothing we've seen thus far tonight is of this planet, the proper terminology is unidentified flying object.
You mean to tell me there's potentially an angry alien in Aunt Gertie's kitchen? And you want to argue semantics?
I just want to use the proper nomenclature, that's all. I mean, it's not like an ocean liner crashed out there.
All right. So there's an alien from an unidentified flying object in Aunt Gertie's kitchen.
And considering the fact that I keep my religious armory back there, it's quite possibly armed to the teeth.
Armory? How many more weapons do you got back there?
You don't want to know.
Wow, that's just great.
Listen, Grace, no one likes a smart aleck. And I had no way of knowing that an agent of the apocalypse was going to slip in through the back door.
Well, maybe they come to peace.
I find that highly unlikely, especially after your Aunt Gertie here decided to take it upon herself to smite them with the Ye Holy Land air missile.
Grace, I just did unto others before they could do unto me, like the good book says.
Good book didn't say that.
Oh, it does more or less.
My guess is less.
I would appreciate if you would refrain from making comments about religious matters. matters, especially considering you haven't seen the inside of a church in, what, 20 years?
Has it been that long? My, how time flies when you're having fun.
Hi, that is an awful thing to say. The Little Lump 8th Baptist Church has done nothing but look out for our welfare. Do you remember when everyone realized the extreme sexual nature of covered bridges when the bridges of Madison County came out? It was our church that took action and had them all burnt down.
Yeah. Too bad about Cody and Brittany, you know.
Those two should have been making out on that bridge to begin with.
Whoa! I love a good philosophical discussion as much as the next person. But have we forgotten that there's a potentially armed and angry alien that your Aunt Gertie here decided to shoot down in a fit of religious zealotry, rummaging about in the kitchen not 10 feet from us? Come on, people, let's keep some perspective here.
Well, then I guess we're just gonna have to go in after them. And by we, I mean you men folks, so get in there and do your manly duties.
Since when has taken on an armed, angry alien being considered a manly duty?
Oh, so are you saying you're not man enough to do it, Grace?
Well, I mean, I wasn't saying that. I was just... Well, are we going in there or what, boys?
You all better hurry up before I lose all my good cookware in there.
All right, who's going in first?
Now, just hold on a minute. I say Grace goes in first since he's got military experience.
Great idea.
Oh, I was a radio operator in the Coast Guard. How does that qualify me as a battlefield tactician?
Oh, it doesn't. But what it does do, it makes you excellent cannon fodder. Now get in there!
Huh? I have known you for some time now, but today I can say with certainty that you, sir, are a jerk.
That is only a revelation to you, Grace. Now what is going on back there?
Oh, heck, I don't know. The back door's open, so maybe it's just a raccoon or something. Something's got me by the branches!
Oh my gosh! It's Armin from outer space and it's
Now you get back there before I lose any more good cookware.
Well, let's just think about this for a minute.
For Pete's sake, I really don't think that. Get in there.
Don't worry, Mama, I'll get him.
No, not you. Oh well, he had a good run.
Oh, I don't know. You let go of me as soon as you guys came back here.
I can't see anything.
Well, hey, maybe he's got one of them cloaking devices that makes it invisible.
Invisible. Cousin Jimmy, that sounds like, have you been eating some of them brownies Mama gives me?
Someone's got him pinned to the floor.
Well, don't just stand there. Get it off my baby.
Hey, I got it. No, I don't got it.
Hey, take that, you stupid alien!
Dang it, Bud! You're kicking me!
Sorry about that, Grace, but by the way you was squealing like a little girl down there, I
to its noggin, and it ain't getting up anytime soon.
Okay. Mama, can I take it out to the back building and interrogate it?
And just how do you plan to do that?
Oh, I have my ways, Mama. I have my ways.
Okay, fine. As long as you tie it up and do not do what you did to that squirrel.
Okay, Mama, thanks.
Hey, Gertie, where was Elroy dragging that thing off to anyway?
Oh, he was gonna go try to get some intel out of it.
He was gonna do what?
You know, intelligence. Haven't you ever read a spy novel before?
Yeah, I know what it means. I'm just saying, how does he plan on getting an alien to talk?
Who's been to naughty alien?
Oh.
Who's been to naughty alien?
You know, there are just certain questions in life that are just better left unanswered. Now what?
Look! It looks like more than unidentified flying objects are headed this way!
Oh, Gertie, how many more of them rockets have you got anyway?
Not enough.
Oh, well, isn't that just great? You fire the shot heard around the universe, and you're telling me you don't have enough ammunition to finish the job?
Look, Grace, God told me to arm myself against agents of the apocalypse. He never said how many I'd have to fight off.
Well, hey, maybe they won't know that we was the ones that shot it down!
Oh, that's true. That shot could have came from anywhere. There's no way they could have known it was coming from here.
Oh, now where did that rocket come from?
Yeehaw! Look, Mama, I got one!
Elroy, you put down that land air handheld rocket launcher. It is not a toy.
But I got one, Mama!
And that's mighty fine shooting, baby.
Mighty fine shooting.
What? I am trying to instill positive self-esteem in my child. That doesn't happen by chastising him for every little thing.
And what about giving away our position to the alien invasion?
Oh well, what can you do?
You know, you truly are a piece of work.
Grace, I appreciate that we are in a high-stress situation here, but I gotta tell you, honey, it just ain't gonna happen. You're just not my type.
No, that's not what I was
Oh,
talking
sweetie,
about.
let's just call it one of those heat-of-the-moment type things and never speak of it again.
No, Gertie, we weren't.
I said let's never speak of it again, so shut your little mouth.
Oh!
I said shut it. I'm sorry. Although I'm very flattered by your offer, the flame I still hold to my dear departed is alive and well. A flame of such intensity that I'm afraid if you came too close, it would burn you alive and leave you scarred for life. So you see, the pain I just inflicted on you is truly for your own good.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Now let there be no hard feelings, and we're just gonna move on with life. Do you think you can do that, or you need a few moments to collect yourself?
I think I'll be okay.
Oh, such a brave soul.
I think I better get back to the radio station, and tell everybody what's going on.
Oh, I understand. You need some alone time.
Yeah, that must be it.
Ooh, girl, you still got it.
What?
But why don't you just, you know what? With an alien invasion happening outside, I'm not going to say anything I might regret for the rest of my life. Why? Because I've got self-control and a little thing called class. That's right, class. Something you would know nothing about. Lord, I needed that. What the heck is wrong with you people?
Get her, Uncle Pop! She's an alien sympathizer!
I got you now, you Benedict alien!
Oh, good one, Uncle Pop!
I like that. It just kind of popped right in my head. Scumbags.
I think you've gotten it wrong with what's going on.
Oh, sure. You can't try and change our mind with your silvery alien-controlled tongue. There ain't no fooling us around here.
But that's not what's happening.
Are you trying to tell us those aren't aliens flying around with Jimmy? How are they flying around like that?
Well, I'll be. Those little sons of guns got jetpacks. Boy, they better be careful around Mark Tolston's place during... during spring goose season.
Well, I guess they should have picked a different time of year to invade. There's no shortage of good old boys down there with shotguns. Nothing like a little buckshot in the rear to make you realize you invaded the wrong town.
It's not an invasion, you idiots! They're here trying to make their first contact.
What's that?
We've been in contact with them for some time now. They're here at our invitation.
Then why did they attack us?
They didn't! You attacked them. They were just curious of why your friend was running all over the place out there and then followed them back.
Followed who back here?
Oh my good grace!
We're all gonna die. Grab a weapon and kill them. We're fighting for the future of humanity here. So go down and swing.
Yeah, Fred? I need to talk to Grace Kelly over at the radio station. It is an emergency. But I don't have the correct change right now. No, I don't want to make a collect call. Thanks for nothing, Fred. Jimmy, go get that idiot off the air and get him back here.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, and tell him to put in that tape he was playing earlier. People around here are so stupid, they'll fall for it.
You got it.
And you tell me everything that's going on right now.
Okay. We have been in contact with them for some time now. With positive communications between them and our government scientists, they decided to come here for a visit.
Well, why did they pick Little Lump?
Because we needed some place out of the public eye that nobody cared about. We figured Little Lump would be the perfect spot, especially after we built that bypass last year, ensuring little through traffic as possible.
Ma'am, when all this is over, you, me, and your government friends are going to have some serious words, and they will not be pleasant.
Okay, but in the meantime, do you think you and your friends can restrain from shooting any more of our extraterrestrial friends out there?
Sure. I got another one! Elroy, you put down that rocket launcher. I am not going to tell you again.
But Mama!
Oh, don't you butt mama me now. You are cruising for a cruising if you don't stop talking back to me. And don't give me that pouty face. It won't work. Now you put all that stuff back in Mama's religious armory where you found it. Do as you're told.
Fine!
And with a little less attitude if you don't mind. Oh, kids these days. What are you going to do with them?
Who are you people?
Oh, there's no need to get your girdle in a twist. This all seems like a pretty harmless mistake if you ask me.
Harmless? If we get out of this without starting an intergalactic war, it'll be a minor miracle. Our only saving grace is that we got word that their ambassador survived the first crash. He's hiding around here somewhere. Have you seen any sign of him? Well, maybe you'll see him. They have these personal cloaking devices that make it impossible. But maybe you heard something like a trash can being knocked over, or somebody walking around and you don't see him.
Yeah, or maybe just a desperate gasping of breath after breathing in baked beans for lunch.
Why not? Wait a minute. What are you two not tell me?
Somebody's going to get the hose if they don't start talking.
Hellboy, what have I told you about using the hose in that manner? Now stop whatever it is you're doing so your mama can figure this out.
But Mama!
Oh, don't you butt mama me, or I'm going to come back there and I'm going to beat your rear so hard you're going to need pain medication just to sit down. Oh, this day is going to drive me to an early grave.
So, you mind telling me what's so gosh darn important you have me interrupt my emergency broadcast?
Are you playing that tape you were playing earlier?
As a matter of fact, I'm not. I misplaced that tape, so I told Loretta to throw in another one.
So what are people listening to now?
You know, I don't know.
And as you have your 1947 Miss I'm so happy!
There are going to be some confused radio listeners.
So, does anybody mind telling me what's going on here?
Well, this might not be the emergency we originally thought it was.
According to who?
Me!
Freeze, you alien-controlled meat puppet!
Grace Kelly, where did you get that?
Don't worry. I found it back in the kitchen last time I was there.
This thing's better.
So, does anybody here want to tell me why Agent Treason here isn't tied up already?
Oh, hey, that's pretty good. I call her Benedict Alien.
Dang it, buddy, that's way more clever than what I came up with.
You people are unbelievable.
Unbelievably crafty, mean, you alien slave.
No one is being controlled by aliens.
Ah, that's what you'd want for us to believe now, wouldn't you?
Grace, you might actually be telling the truth. I mean, they haven't really attacked us. I haven't seen any gunfire or explosions. Well, no explosions that they're responsible for anyway.
Ooh, you do make a pretty good point. But just to be certain, open up your mouth. Well, I don't see any entry wounds, so the alien didn't enter through here.
How do you know it didn't come in from the other end?
You made a pretty good point, Pie. Drop your pants.
I don't have an alien in me for crying out loud. The only alien we need to be talking about right now is a missing alien ambassador.
She's not talking about that alien your son has out back, is she? Ow, mother of pearl, what'd you do that for?
You're holding the ambassador out back hostage?
Hostage is such an ugly word.
Oh, good Lord in heaven! What do you have him in?
To be honest, I don't really know. Baby, where'd you get all this?
I made it in art class.
Well, color me impressed. What? Well, look at it. It is impressive. I mean, I'm not even sure how you get him out of there.
He comes out that end is dust as soon as I plug it in. Like this.
No! Son, drop the plug and put down whatever that thing is you got him in.
Get that gun out of my boy's face.
Where'd you get that?
Trouble, Gertie?
Yeah, you can say that.
You know, this is one of them stories where the minute you tell your grandkids, they're going to think you're crazy and to tell them.
Whoa, calm down. Calm down. There's no reason for us to threaten one another with guns and extension cords. I mean, most of us here are semi-intelligent people, so there's really no reason for us to act like a bunch of savages. Calm down. There, that's better. Okay, Elroy, it appears to me that we're going to get all the information we need to on this lady right here. So there's no reason for you to interrogate our alien visitor anymore. Why don't you untie him and take him to the back of the kitchen in one piece while the rest of us come out here and discuss things, okay?
Okay.
And he said, one piece.
Yeah, one piece. I heard it.
Now, do the two of you want to come out here with safeties on so we can discuss things? Oh, hey, look, I'm putting the safety on my gun and setting it down. Doesn't that look like a good idea? I do sincerely apologize for the way I behaved earlier. It was most likely uncalled for and very uncharacteristic of my typical hospitable disposition. A disposition shared by most all of us here at Little Lump, when we're not all, well, you know.
Acting like a raving lunatic?
I can see where one would jump to that conclusion. But seeing as I have no better way to describe what we just experienced tonight, I would call it all just a bit of a whoopsie moment.
You shot down an alien spacecraft that was here on a mission of peace. You shot and killed all the survivors as they were trying to escape. You imprisoned and tortured the ambassador. A whoopsie moment is not what I describe this as.
Maybe it's more in all the way you look at it.
Attention! Heavily armed hillbillies inside. This is the United States Army. We have you surrounded. Put your weapons down and send out Agent Marcia and the alien ambassador.
Oh, he did not just refer to me as a hillbilly.
Whoa! Where do you think you're going? That's the U.S. Army out there. And unlike the aliens, they will shoot back.
Oh, they wouldn't dare.
Be warned, I've instructed my men to shoot first and not ask questions later, just in case you're thinking I wouldn't dare.
Hey, Gertie. Maybe they're bluffing.
Ooh.
That was a warning shot, just so you know we're not bluffing.
Man, it's like he knows what we're thinking as soon as we do.
I know exactly what you're thinking, and it won't work.
Dang it! Manny's good!
There's no need for anyone else to get hurt. All we want is Agent Marcia, the alien ambassador, and a clear line of fire.
Well, that sounds reasonable.
Hey! How do we know that you ain't got no alien living in your head?
What the heck are you talking about? Are you some kind of moron?
There's no need to be rude. It was a perfectly reasonable question under the circumstances.
For all the love that's holy, I thought we've gotten past this. Nobody's being controlled by aliens.
Mama,
What is it, baby?
the slippery son of a gun got the drop on me.
What are you talking about? Oh my goodness, he has a gun pointed at you!
Mr. Ambassador, please, let's not escalate this anymore than we have to. Tensions are high here. I think that kind of language is not very useful now, do you? Oh, no, I don't know what they did to you. Excuse me, can you repeat that? Oh, you people are sick!
What? What did he say? Oh, Elroy, not again!
Don't tell me.
Yep.
Doesn't he know that there's other uses for food condiments than that?
What, is this a daily occurrence?
Aliens? Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. With the local wildlife, though, that's a different story altogether.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
What? What did he say now?
Oh, it loses something in translation.
Well, could he lose the gun that's pointed at my son?
Mr. Ambassador, please, tensions are high here. Can you please lower your weapon? No, I don't think he should be breathing either. No, I don't think the people are here willing to put it up for a vote. Well, maybe it does sound undemocratic, but that's just the way it is. It's not our call. Now, please, lower your weapon. Thank you. Whew. Now that that's over with.
Have you people forgotten we're out here?
time. You shot down a spacecraft and killed his crew.
Oh, I think you're making a little too much out of that. Why, Pi here shot my brother-in-law, and you don't see me making a big deal about it.
You just can't help but bring that up in public, can you?
Well, you did shoot the man.
Well, he was making funny faces with his hands on the side of his head during deer season.
Well, he was never accused of being very bright, may he rest in peace. But as you can see, we just laugh about it now. Well, maybe not laugh, but we're certainly not sitting around holding a grudge. Well, maybe my husband was, but since he's passed away, we've just decided to let bygones be bygones. So, what do you say, Mr. Ambassador? Friend? Whoa! I forgot you were still armed up. Apparently, you have a few anger issues you need to work through, but, if you ever find yourself coming around this way around the 4th of July, you should swing in. We have ourselves one heck of a barbecue and a fireworks display.
Do you guys ever hear the words that come out of your mouth?
And excuse me, I'm still kind of confused about this alien control thing.
Nobody is being controlled by aliens. Ma'am, put your hands down. Mr. Ambassador, please lower your gun. We don't want anybody to get shot here. Thank you. Jeez, Norm, we'll be out in a minute. Can you be quiet? Mr. Ambassador, we should be going now. We're going out the back. Have someone meet us. Oh, I hope you're proud of yourselves. All these years of work down the drain.
Well, if someone had only informed us that a little intergalactic get-together was going on, things probably would have turned out differently. But since we didn't know they were going on, things turned out the way they turned out. So don't you stand here all high and mighty, Miss Sassy Pants.
Yeah, you tell her, Sif.
All I have to say is you've made one pretty powerful enemy today, and I'm not talking about our alien friend either. And one more thing. I hope each and every one of you has filled out your tax returns correctly. Because at the end of the year, there's going to be one heck of an audit. Good day.
Fine. We just ain't gonna fill out any old tax refund. Take that, Miss Sassy Pants.
Yeah, you tell her, Uncle Pa. Check and mate.
Well, I suppose I should get back to the radio station, you know, and explain to everybody what's going on. But before I go, I would like to point out that it was I that said that there's probably something funny going on here.
No one likes to know it all, Grace.
Well, in that case, I must be the most unpopular man in Little One. Good day.
You know, I wonder if he noticed that nobody disagreed with him.
Probably not. All right?
Yes, Mama.
You want to go in the back and get Mama her cleaning supplies? This place is a mess.
Okay, Mama.
Well, I guess they're picking up their friend and are leaving. I can't imagine they're going to have anything too nice to say about this place, which is really too bad. Tourism would have been just the boost my business needed.
Well, hey, maybe we can get one of them fancy publicists that you see on television to put a positive spin on it.
Trust me, Jimmy. We cannot afford the type of person that could put a positive spin on this.
Well, I guess there ain't no need to wait on the sheriff. It's pretty obvious what happened with all them circles in my crop.
Yeah, I suppose I better get back to the cotton gin and see how Paul and the others fared out. Say, you need anything before we leave on Gertie?
Nah, I'm just gonna clean up for a bit and call her a day.
Yep, and what a day it was. Hey, would you look at that? One of them dang spaceships crashed right on my pickup.
That's all right, Uncle Pa. I'll give you a ride as soon as I get these dead bodies off my hood.
This is Grace Kelly, the voice of Little Lone, Texas, reporting to you fresh from the alien attack, which, as it turns out, wasn't really an attack at all. This is what experts would call a first contact situation. The panicked response you heard earlier on the radio was me acting on a serious lack of valuable information, which I can't help wondering would not have been the case if everyone would have taken my earlier request for a town meeting more seriously, where I would have played my recording of the top secret message I intercepted. Now, there are a lot of naysayers out there who dispute the legitimacy of this recording. So for their benefit, I will play the last part of my communication I recorded between the aliens and our own government. Be warned though, this is powerful stuff and not for the faint of heart. B39. B39. How about an A7? What's that? We do? Well, I believe we have bingo. No.
No, Fred, I will not accept the charges. But you can tell the annoying little idiot I told him so. Elroy, Mama needs for you to get on that computer and get on the interweb. With everybody getting into our stuff, we need to rearm ourselves for Jesus so we're ready for the next apocalypse. Elroy?
Mama, look what Mr. Alien left behind.
Elroy, you get back down here and take off that tic tac. It is not a toy. Elroy!
Mr. Holland knows all my children is starting to make a lot of sense now. I'll be taking Elroy home later. His padded room. Well, before I bring out the cast, I would like to give a big round of applause to all the cooks and the wait staff. We had some special wait staff tonight, the servers, everybody who helps put this on behind the scenes. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, we'll bring out the cast. As Agent Marcia, Sherry Hansen, and Grace Kelly, played by Dusty Schley. Cousin Jimmy, played by Cody Tolstead, and Harley Hansen as Uncle Pie. Adam Bruns as Elroy. And Lana Kruger as Aunt Gertie. On lights and sound, we have Chris Heeman. And our production assistant, Erin Ulmer. One more round for Nora, the curtain puller. That's our show. I hope you had a good time. Have a safe drive home and come back next year.